Hi guys, welcome back to my vlog, Just Jenny. I thought I'd take a minute or two in a very quiet place to talk to you guys. I'm currently in the caravan, so another different setting for you guys to kind of see. I've forgotten what I was really going to come on here and chat about. First thing I just want to say before I start really chatting away and whatnot, that verbal communication wise at the moment, Saturday it kind of started, it's now Monday, and I am kind of struggling a little bit with getting my words out, getting out what I mean, getting it all in the right order, and just getting across what I actually mean, because I know what I mean in my head, but it's not kind of coming out the way that I want it to. So if that is the case in this video, and you don't understand what I'm saying, sometimes I don't understand what I'm saying, just drop me a comment and I'll just comment and drop you some comments in the comment section. So I know you guys like these videos quite short and not very rambly. You can probably hear in the background, if I'm really quiet in a sec, that it's actually, I'm in the south and it's actually just started to rain now. Last week we had highs of like 27 to 30 degrees down here in the south, and this is the first time it's rained in a long time. Listen, I love listening to the rain on the roof. Oh, it's coming a bit harder now, so I might be competing with the rain for you guys to hear me. Hope you can hear alright, because I'm a little way away from you, obviously to give you a different view. So last night was the first time I had been to a live show whilst I've been here and been away. Now, the live shows are absolutely free. You don't need to pay for them. You don't need to pay for the entrance, because that is in with the money that you've paid for your break. So all the entertainment is included in that. So when the doors open at about 7 o'clock, so sometimes the first show's at like 7:30, so you queue up a little bit before 7 o'clock, about 6ish, 6:15, and they open it up, and there's like a little zigzag path, and you just kind of queue in those boundaries. So last night I kind of conquered that. We were the second people in the queue, so we're right at the front, and there's two sides. So there's the queue for the people that don't have the Beeline fast passes, and then the Beeline queue. So the Beeline, they go in 15 minutes before you guys, and because they paid extra, because they pay extra for wristbands. Now, you can do that. We haven't, because we don't really think that we need them. You pay extra for them, so they especially because now the children have all broken up for their summer holiday, the price goes up and up, and you just have to check if you do want them. Fair enough, hats off to you, because it just stops you from standing in a really, really long queue, especially if you've got kids that can't stand in queues or don't like people. Because to be quite honest, last night that's something that I conquered. I conquered standing in a queue with lots of people crowded in and right next to me, and it was all really kind of claustrophobic, which I don't like anyway. Obviously I don't like lots of people. I conquered that. When we went into the live shows, we watched the pantomime at first. It was Cinderella Rocks, and if you haven't been to see it and you are coming down to a Butlins resort, whether it be Minehead, Skegness, Bognor Regis, go check that out. It is absolutely brilliant for the children and for adults alike. There is some humour in there that will just go over their heads, and you'll just be laughing your socks off, because I know we were. We really enjoyed that. There are so many costume changes, I actually lost count, but it's just brilliant, full of humour. It's just the classic tale of Cinderella, just in a modern, funny, elegant way, really. And you'll be singing along to all the songs, because they use some old songs with new lyrics and some of the old lyrics. It's just incredible. Definitely go see that. It's one to watch. After that, we stayed and watched Salute, Viva Salute. They are the Little Mix tribute band. Now, they were absolutely fantastic. They, all four of them were great singers. They could dance. They kept up with the tracks. You know, the lyrics. You know, sometimes with tribute acts, they're a bit hit and miss, aren't they? These were absolutely on the point. They were on the money. definitely I would say go see them. Now obviously you guys would know that I struggle with my sound sensitivity and stuff like that. Now last night I put on my ear defenders for the first time in public, and that was a massive step for me. It's something that I didn't know whether I'd feel comfortable doing. I didn't know what people around me would say, because there were people sat behind me, people at the side, you know, because it's a big venue. So I didn't know how they would react if I just all of a sudden went from not having ear defenders on to having these big purple ear defenders on that were kind of, you know, it's a statement, isn't it? But nobody said anything, and I actually really enjoyed the show. And I wore my ear defenders throughout the whole of the live Viva Salute Little Mix tribute act. Now, if you have not light sensitivity, sorry, see, I can't talk. If you do have sound sensitivity, or you have a child with sound sensitivity, I would honestly say to get the best experience. Honestly, if they use ear defenders, don't be shy to put them on. Don't be shy to wear them. Just do it, because honestly, you have to do what is right for you and for you to enjoy, you know, your stay and the show, etc. You know, and I did that last night, and I felt kind of really brave, really empowered after a while, when I realised nobody cared that I had them on, you know, and I could hear everything. They don't necessarily block out everything, they just take the noise down by an awful lot, so that I could sit there and I could cope with what I was watching, what I was seeing, because I wanted to be there and I wanted to enjoy it, and ultimately I did with my ear defenders on. But no, nobody down here batted an eyelid. So definitely, if you have sound sensitivity, definitely use either earplugs or ear defenders. I cannot recommend them enough. The brand that I have is Snug. If you haven't seen those, they come in a variety of colours, and I have a previous video post about my Snug ear defenders, so just go to my channel, Just Jenny, and check out my previous videos, and you'll see that there. I will do another updated vlog with my ear defenders really soon, once I have, because I'm here for another couple of weeks now, and so there are lots more things that are to come. I've got the circus, we're going to the circus tomorrow, so I know again that's going to be full of lots of people. It's going to be really quite loud, so I'm going to try and take my ear defenders to that and see how I get on there, and I'll have some pictures there as well. So once I've worn them a little bit out and about in different environments, in different shows, in different live shows, etc., I will update the ear defenders video vlog. So you might have noticed I've got wristbands on. Oh, you can't see both. I've got a dark blue and a lilac. Now, when you come on resort, you'll be given, when you check in, you'll be given some wristbands for you and the whole of your party. So however many people there are with you, whether it be 5, whether it be, you know, 6, 7, 8, you get different wristbands for how long you are staying here. So at the moment, blue was for last week, the lilac is this week's. These are made of material. I thought this would kind of irritate me, because, you know, I'm kind of fussy with the feel of things and the texture of things. You may have known that from my previous video vlogs, and I thought these would really irritate my skin and irritate me being around my wrist constantly, because once you've got them on, for some reason you cannot get them off. That is not a joke either. I have been trying to get this one off. I don't know if you can see that, look. They have these little, like, clips, and once that's locked in, you can't get them off. I've struggled to get these off, but here you go, look. I don't know if you can see those now. Nice little wristbands. So, yeah, so I would say when you put the wristbands on, put them on so they don't hurt your wrist. So don't put them on too tight, because once you've done it up, you aren't going to get it off. So just be careful and be warned about that. They do check the wristbands when you're going in for the shows. They make sure you've got wristbands on. Beeline, they always check the wristbands in Beeline. So if you are in Beeline and you haven't got a Beeline pass, you are going to go back to the back of the queue, to the normal queue. And then obviously you're not guaranteed a good seat, you're not guaranteed entry if, you know, it's at capacity. So be warned, definitely get in the right queue from the get-go to not be disappointed. When you're coming off resort and going into resort, that didn't sound right. See, communication, it's just not my key today, honestly. I think because of the last week or so, and it's been kind of manic really, we've done so much and crammed so much into each and every day that there's just so much to process, and I feel like with my verbal communication I'm at my limit now, I think. So the next videos after this one, I promise, because this is quite long, it's already at like 10 minutes, I promise I will keep them really short and sharp. And I will do a Q&A actually, so if you do have a question that you want me to answer, pop it below in the comments section or tweet me. I will answer anything you would like. So it can be anything from being here at Butlins in Minehead down south, it can be anything to do with what you want to know about the resort, what you want to know about the live shows, what's coming up maybe, what I've done so far, maybe you want to know something about, I don't know, anything, it can be anything. Or maybe it's something completely different and you want to know about my ear defenders, or you want to know about light sensitivity, why I wear these glasses, why, anything, can be anything. I have my chew gem. I have the cat, pink cat today. I've been wearing this now, I think I've worn this maybe 3 days, so maybe from Friday maybe. I think Friday I started wearing this one because I've worn my Miller Heart up until that point. But yeah, I feel it's kind of a cat mood because this one's a bit thinner, and I've said before I really like the bumps on this one at the back here, really like those. So yeah, so chewy gems, maybe you want to know why I use my chewy gems, what they're for. Just ask away, anything, honestly. Don't think that I'm not going to answer your questions. I will try my best to answer them, whether it be replying to your comment below your comment, or whether it be that I do a Q&A and use your comment in my Q&A video. Drop me some comments, drop me some questions, absolutely anything. You can comment on any of my videos, it doesn't have to be this one. I'm going to go now because this is quite rambly, and honestly I'm just losing the wheel with my vocal, see? with my verbal communication. So I will leave you guys to it, and I hope you have a really lovely day, lovely evening, whatever you get up to. I'd love to see what you guys get up to and love to know what you get up to, so drop me a comment. But I will see you very, very soon for another Just Jenny. See you guys later.